Do you remember when we were young? Adventure had no end. Those were the days, my friend. But I'm not talking about that at all. Do you remember when you marked my future with a sickly parasitic ball? That was the day that the earth stalled. That was the day the earth stalled. On the day that the earth stalled. Friction bonds and gravity, all harmonic motion ceased. Life itself could not maintain from that singularity. Try to withstand a magnetic storm with no one to keep you warm, waiting for the rest to fall since the day that the earth stalled. That was the day the earth stalled. Since the day that the earth stalled. That was the day the earth stalled. On the day that the earth stalled. Hey scientists, please save us from our rainy days, because your counterpart in the magic art is manufacturing Judgment Day. There's a bell wind blowing out of the east, bringing famine, drought, and plague. Well, now at least that's what they say. Rain fell like judgment across my window panes, and it felt like judgment, but it was only rain. Well, I know what's wrong, and I know what's right, and I know that evil exists sure as the day turns into night. When a man gets down on his knees to pray, you know he'll find what he was able. But chances are he'll find it either way. Rain fell like judgment across my window pane. Said it fell like judgment, but it was only rain. It fell like judgment across my window pane. Said it felt like judgment, but it out in the cold, like a bundle of coal, little packets of darkness, wanting to glow. Well, there's nobody home, and there's a wreck in the yard. Well, maybe they're coming back if we wish really hard. If we wish real hard now, won't somebody please come up with something? 'Cause Jesus just don't seem to be impartially working, and all of the rest are really down in the ratings. So everyone is gonna keep on waiting, waiting for peace at the end of the street, back behind our apartment and in passenger seats. Just a moment of bliss amid all of the ways of despair and oblivion of our precarious race. It's ours to face now. Won't somebody please come up with something? 'Cause Jesus just don't seem to be impartially working, and all of the rest are really down in the ratings. So everyone is gonna keep on waiting. Now I know nothing lasts forever, so we might as well wish for a goddamn fix of this toxic change in weather. from shimmering away. On blank sidewalk, glittering asphalt somewhere, summer days. The wrong way kids were something more than friends, navigating a sprawl without end. Did you ever wanna take bad advice? Did you ever wanna go and take it twice? Do you remember when the world began to put up its thorny fence? Right, you are my friend. So what's wrong with them? There go the wrong way kids, singing whoa, 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 singing whoa, 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 and they call them the wrong way kids. The kids today are gone away, petition in the dust, with no one to look up to, because they're looking up to us. Just misfit melancholy dregs, all lost in the mall, wanderers to nowhere at all. Did you ever wanna take that advice? Did you ever wanna go and take it twice? Do you remember when the world began to put up its thorny fence? Right, you are my friend. So what's wrong with them? There go the wrong way kids, singing whoa, 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 singing whoa, 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 and they call them the wrong way kids. In 325, the council defies a set of sacred testaments, transparent and wise. The truth is only ever relied on that which we agree and abide. It's the meaning of the minds, reading of the times, open the blinds to our complicated lives. We all need some kind of creed to lead us to light. In old Tennessee, the last century, our sculpture fits on legal truths and whether or not we should teach kids natural philosophy. Despite uncomfortable clarity, it's the meaning of the minds, reading of the times, open the blinds to our complicated lives. We all need some kind of creed to lead us to light. There's a beacon that shines in the night, a dark pitch though it may be, and the halcyon fields of opportunity turn out to be consensual and arbitrary. Today on my ride, I witnessed a guy complaining about how a so-and-so had lied. No longer will the market decide what the government should provide. It's the meaning of the minds, reading of the times, open the blinds to our complicated lives. We all need some kind of creed to lead us to light. Dark frozen hibernation held at bay as your mind left behind lost another day, but then finally down to your knees. Who, what, or where made you change your mind? Doesn't matter anymore, cause you've seen a sign. And now finally there's someone to believe. Searching for the answers, a lonely quest, but the act is liable to bring out your best. And then finally there's someone to believe. And now you have a purpose to proceed. And you find out the baggage that you discarded, you didn't even need. Go. Irrespective of the morass, shame and scorn. But then finally there's someone to believe, ready to emerge and direct your fate as the self-determination radiates. Because finally there's someone to believe. And now you walk with confidence and ease. And it feels like the spring equinox after a long winter sleep. Victims in the bowl. The ungodly force of change erodes all sense of earthly gains, while tending to the mundane will terrorize your soul. And it's no use thinking that you're wrong. The past is all and gone. It's best to move along and find your Avalon. Well, I wish that I could tell you it was easy. Take the paved road right change a light and hope into despair. There wasn't only one, but the broody skies above brought down a shameful stain, and not a single drop of cleaning rain. Well, let me say, oh, oh, well, there's no place left to hide. From the loneliness inside, the road to you is paved right through with bloody good intentions, and missing you is like kissing cyanide. Well, in this world of things, one of them is lost. I've been in my dreams, but not without a cost. Down a lonely street, it was our destiny to meet. Nobody asked you twice. We found purchase there with no required, nothing nice. Oh, oh, well, there's no place left to hide. Oh, oh, from the loneliness inside, the road to you is paved right through with bloody good intentions, and missing you is like kissing cyanide. Would you believe in something good? It's so wrong. And have you worshipped our invention? Well, I paid my debt in coin and sweat with trifling hesitation, because the road to you is paved with good intentions. There's no place left to hide. Oh, oh, from the loneliness inside, the road to you is paved right through with bloody good intentions, and missing you is like kissing cyanide. 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 Cyanide, 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 cyanide. I've been searching for so long. Now the search party is gone. Won't somebody tell me what the hell went wrong? We started out so strong. I never wanted to hurt you. I didn't plan to desert you. I couldn't possibly express how much I care. So turn your back on me. Come on, turn your back on me. To survive, turn your back on me. We're the same as far as I can see. So come on, turn your back on me. righteous limousine. I plied the grim proprietor with milk and tangerines. And I said, so you're short, but are you brutish and mean? Then he screamed, that's when he said, hey, I can't deny it, but I won't say anything. Hey, I can't deny it, but I won't say anything. Hey, This one goes, everybody knows what's best for you. Let's go. Above us ain't no burdens, below us ain't the truth. We're somewhere in the middle, and we're all just gonna do. Is someone watching over you? Inside they know what's best for you. Coming up tomorrow, it's a day as now it's here. But no, it isn't Jesus. Take a look at all your peers. They're all looking down on you. Inside they know what's best for you. Everybody knows 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 what's best for you. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows what's best for you. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows what's best for you. Everybody knows what's best for you. Everybody knows what's best for you. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows what's best for you. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows what's best for you. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Everybody knows what's best for you. So here we are again, there's various bitters calling, and we're the only ones who can't perceive it. While up this thing of beauty and the story that's unfolded, there's one that deserves praise and ritual. My pessimistic minds, your superstitious lies, and the modern age lies won't absolve you. And the professorial truth, and the dear clairvoyant youth, and of course the 90 news will deceive you. Watch out. Pessimistic lies, your superstitious lies, and the modern age's lies won't absolve you. And the professorial truth, and the Duke of all youth, and of course the 90 news will deceive you. Let's go! This song's called How Much Is Enough? Let's go. Tell me, is the halo chain be broken? Production, consumption, define our hollow lives. Avarice has let us cross the ocean toward land that's bigger, much more bountiful and wise. So when will mankind finally come to realize this permanent has become his demise? How much is enough to kill yourself? That quantity is known today as we blow ourselves away. Tell me, is there anything so sure? Rapacity, tenacity, capacity for more. Like a dog that feeds until he suffers. Infirmity of man is brought by a selfish cure. So when will mankind finally come to realize it's so like a rock, like a planet, like a planet above. I'm remain unperturbed by the joy and the madness. I encounter everywhere I turn. I've seen it all along. In the books and magazines, like a twitch before dying, like a pornographic scene. There's a fly behind the window. There's an ugly laughing man, like a hummingbird in stars, like the blood on my door. It's the jam.